thank you for joining us on this very special edition of a live Two Guys, Two Things. Now, I say live.
Yeah.
Let me actually start the podcast.
Oh, sure.
Show that again. We're going to fake it for the cameras.
Oh, fake it. Got it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
And thank you for joining us on a very special edition of Two Guys, Two Things. We are actually recording this live.
Right.
In a studio audience.
For no people.
That's part of the studio audience. Okay. Then no.
Right.
No studio audience.
Right.
I do have a dog outside.
Sure.
Who's not barking.
Yeah.
Currently. But we are doing this live for a YouTube. It's a live YouTube.
Yeah. But we got to pretend we're not. We just do the podcast.
Oh, of course. We don't want to be rude, YouTube. Okay? So don't take this as rudeness when I'm no longer going to look directly at the camera. And Chris says it's bad manners. Why is that bad manners?
Well, because we're doing it because we need to tape it, but it's not bad manners.
Oh, it's not bad manners.
To not look at the camera?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like I should just look right into the soul of our
resist that urge.
Viewers.
And just do the podcast like normal.
I can't look into the microphone to our viewers, though, Chris. I want to eat the microphone.
Well, that's fine.
Okay. I probably shouldn't put it in cool bit. Yeah, I had that in my head too. What is that?
You did it. You put it in my head.
What is that?
Oh, my current live streams. No.
Nope. Okay. Anyway, this is the podcast where we take two trending topics and we discuss them for about 15 minutes. Give or take.
Right.
Every week. And then, your life is not any better for it. But that's the service that we do. So, what we do, please, you can find us on all these platforms.
Yes, YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and
eBay.
So just Google like Two Guys Two Things podcast.
That'll work too.
Or
you can do that
at Two Guys Two Things.
You can do that.
So
and please leave us a review. Why not? We have a lot of people that will leave us reviews, and we actually have an audio sound bite.
There it is.
Sound bite.
You got it.
It was a bot.
Yes.
An audio sound bot. Okay, so it's real.
Yeah.
So this is audio sound bot 3127. Jason in the booth, would you mind playing that one? Jason, wash your mouth out with soap, Jason. You don't talk to me that way. I don't know why we keep him.
I thought we fired him already. I didn't know he was still here.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Jason, just play it, please. Oh, this is cool. It's Christoph.
Oh, okay, cool.
Christoph Waltz.
Cool.
Yes, it's me, Christoph Waltz, who listens to the podcast. Two Guys and Two Things. It's fantastic. It's my favorite podcast about Jews.
What?
And I love it because they hide the Jews in the program.
Oh boy, I don't like this at all.
Okay, stop that.
What is he
Jason,
doing?
don't play that anymore. I think Christoph was just in character.
Yeah.
I think it was Inglourious Basterds. I think it was just a clip from Inglourious Basterds.
That's fine.
Either way.
I'll accept it.
I don't accept it. I want to distance myself from that. I think we have Kanye next on.
Yeah, he's gonna be up next.
Great.
I'm excited.
Fantastic.
I'm excited.
So the way that we decide who goes first to tell their story, we always play a game.
I'm excited. Here we go.
All right.
I'm ready.
So we're going old school, man. We're going checkers.
Oh wow.
Right.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I used to be good at checkers.
I've never really understood it. It's like
You just jumped checkers. What are you talking about?
It's like the dumb chess.
100%. That's what I was good at. Never played chess a day in my life. That was too complicated. If I'm just fucking jumping pieces, I'm fucking good, dude.
Okay.
I used to be. Oh man, I had strategy. I was like knew what the player to move first and where to move.
It's
them.
just a color.
Yeah.
Okay. So
what's your point?
The strategy of that.
I know, but man, what you move first with your back line, you're protecting. Because that's the point to get to the end. King them.
Okay, but there's no king. It's just a round.
No, but you king them if you make it that line. You king them.
Was there a queen option?
No, you just king them.
Then fuck chess.
Sexist.
Checkers. I messed that up. I like chess.
Do you?
I'm not good at it. I pretend like I know
Have
what
you?
I'm doing.
What's sad is we were at Target probably a couple months ago. And me and Jesse got this like how to play chess set. So it's not like a book, right? It's just like, but it's like haven't opened it yet.
Yeah.
Because our goal is like, oh, we're gonna play. We're learning how to play this.
We'll be chess masters.
But it was like, it was a set, and basically it just tells you what to do, like to learn.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that when we open it.
When will you open that?
I don't know. It's been a couple months now. I haven't opened it once.
Isn't it great when you buy things and you think, oh yeah, when I open this, and you like 2 years go by,
Right.
Like, oh, I'm still gonna open that.
And it's even better when it's something that you're like, this is gonna better me. I'm gonna become a better person because I got this.
So every
And then never use it.
Every New Year's, I make resolutions.
Right.
And I've had the same resolution, for about 15 years.
Oh, okay. Just because you've never done it.
I just keep.
So you're like, let's
at
bring
this
it
point,
back.
I have to.
Let's bring it back.
I can't not keep it on list.
Yeah.
But it's learn Spanish.
Oh, and you haven't yet.
No.
What did you take in high school?
Spanish.
Right. Like how many years?
3.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I took 3 years because you have to.
It wasn't a good high school. that I went to.
Yeah, mine was very basic. Oh my god. So my.
It was actually a Taco Bell.
Nice. That's not racist.
It's not. It's delicious food.
My
Chris.
Spanish teacher, Mr. Young, Senor Joven.
Mr. Young.
Yeah, he.
That's not a real legit.
Yeah, that was his name, Senor Joven, and the only thing I remember from Spanish, 2 things, was La Bamba. We learned the words to La Bamba. What that meant, right? But
what does it mean?
That doesn't matter. But I can sing. But I can sing it instead of going ba 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 la bamba. I can like sing it, right?
I think the correct word is lasagna.
La 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 la. Yeah.
Pretty sure.
But I found out like 2 years ago, he worked for, at my school, and he moved to Elk Grove. But that he
was a drug cartel.
He got arrested for messing around with the high school girls.
Oh.
That was my Spanish teacher. Yeah.
Oh, you took us somewhere.
Yeah.
And you called him out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he deserves it, but...
I didn't say his name, I just said Mr. Young. And I didn't say my high school.
Senor Joven.
Senor
Wow.
Joven. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I remember he was so cheesy and shit. Like, I get it. He was like he was like kind of a buff dude and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I remember like when I was in high school, like the phrase was like, oh, that's the bomb.
Yeah,
right. So in class, you'd be like, tú eres la bomba. Like if you call someone the bomb.
La Bamba?
No.
La Bamba. That's not correct.
Anyway. But yeah, he got arrested.
All right. So just play the damn checkers. Here we go.
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm gonna move my red guy.
Yeah.
My king.
No, you're not moving a king.
Okay, whatever, man.
Okay, go.
Okay, I'm gonna move him. He's gonna go to Jim Boy's.
Okay. Oh.
To Del Taco. Taco Bell. King me, baby.
So you went?
I just went.
That was dumb. You left these spots open.
I don't even know what it is. What does that even mean?
I just quadruple jumped you.
It's fake.
You're done.
That's a fake word. Quadruple jump.
It's a word.
I don't know.
Quadruple is a word and jump is a word.
It's a fake game. Chess is a real game. Checkers.
Well, you just saying that because you lost.
I don't know, maybe.
Winner, chicken dinner. Here we go.
I have no chicken dinner to give you. But go ahead, Chris. You get to go first with your story. What do you got for us?
I'm excited.
15 minutes on the clock. It's on.
All right. We're going to talk James Corden, everybody.
James Corden, everybody.
So he's in the news, which I actually reading up on this today. A little bit of a twist.
Oh.
But he's in the news because a restaurant over from Baltazar.
Is that a country?
No. Okay. Well, not in this story.
Okay. Baltazar. Is that? I think that's where Superman was born.
So it's a famous restaurant in New York.
Okay.
Right.
Is it Balter or Balthazar?
Balth. BLTHZZER. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
The entree is like balls.
Balth. It's from Spain. It has some balth. Did you hear that story? Like the reason, like why like the Spanish like people when they speak like with a lisp, is because like back in like the fucking whatever to the 1500s or whatever the fuck, the king had a lisp.
Uh-huh.
So a lisp. So all the fucking people of Spain spoke like the king so they don't insult him.
Did you learn that from your pedophile Spanish teacher?
Oh my god. No, he didn't tell me that. I read it somewhere. Come on. Give me a break, dude. You're unbelievable. Anyway. What the fuck? Anyway, he's in the news for essentially being a prick, right? He got... Focus. He got called out over the weekend, a couple of days ago, by the owner of this restaurant. I can't deal with you. For being super rude.
Say the name of the restaurant again.
Balthazar.
Oh, this is the drinking game now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I love it. Okay, he got kicked out of this restaurant.
You got kicked out of the restaurant.
But, Chris, be serious.
I know, shut up.
Would you be serious?
Yeah. We're
trying to do a professional podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're live, for goodness sakes.
Anyway.
Come on.
You're the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he was being rude, and the owner of the restaurant went to Twitter.
Because that's what you do.
Yeah, when shit goes bad.
When shit goes down, you go to Twitter.
You go to Twitter. BLTHAZAR.
Look, you don't need to prove it to me.
Anyway.
Isn't that the villain in Aladdin?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Jafar. It rhymes.
Okay. No.
So, oh my god. So he called him out because for two reasons. He said in June, after getting his entree served, and then eating his entree, James Corden called over a waiter and said, "Hey, there's a hair in my food." He showed him a hair.
It's like an old 1950s joke right there.
Exactly, and that's what the owner said. He's like, it's kind of hideous, but it does happen every once in a while. After someone's done eating, they show him the hair, and he goes, James Corden, according to the restaurant owner, says in June, James Corden says, there was a hair in my food. You better take care of all our drinks from here on out because you don't want me writing a bad review and blah blah blah, and wanted free shit. And they're like, what the fuck? Okay, so that happened. And then a couple days ago...
Waiter, there's a hair in my soup. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Well, it's from the head, and I clearly wanted one from...
Yeah.
the pubic area.
That
joke did not work out very well.
Yeah, well...
I forgot the word pubic. That was the problem.
You're trying to say pubic?
I forgot the word pubic.
Pubic, pub. Why is it not pubic? If it's public, why is it not public hair?
Well, I don't want to make pubic hair public.
Pubic? Or why is it not public?
Ooh. Of the people, hair of the people for the people.
Public.
I like it.
Or public hair. It needs to be one or the other.
Either way.
That's the thing in English, though, right? I learned that when we were learning in Spanish. It's the rules are the rules. In English, there's fucking exceptions everywhere.
Did you
kind of
also have a pedophile English teacher? Wow, I feel bad. What high school did you go to?
No. I know.
Okay.
You'll figure it out. So, anyway, so that happened. Then he wrote recently. What happened is this is I found two things weird about this. James Corden ordered a egg yolk omelet, not an egg white omelet, egg yolk omelet with cheese.
No, isn't an omelet with egg yolk?
Right, but only egg yolk. You know, like as if, right? There's an egg white omelet. Only the whites. It's a little healthier.
All right.
But he just did an egg yolk omelet.
Okay.
No whites.
All right.
So whether or not he's an asshole, that's just fucking weird.
He might have OCD.
I've never heard of an egg yolk omelet.
Huh.
Only. That's weird to me. Anyway.
Okay.
So he ordered that, and then James Corden said it came with some egg white in it. So he called over the waiter and said, "There's egg white in my egg yolk. Fucking take this back." And then they took it back, gave him another egg yolk omelet. But what the owner said is that they made it with a side of home fries instead of a salad. And they started berating waiters, you can't do your job. You guys are fucking idiots. Do you want me to go back there and cook the all of myself? You can't do anything right, type of thing, right? So
real mature.
real mature shit. So this is again, what the owner said, and then so essentially, he's been banned. He said he went on. This is why he's telling the story. The owner of the restaurant is telling the story. He's like, this is what happened. And it's been multiple times now. He said he's the rudest, meanest customer that he's ever had in the 25 years that this restaurant's been open. Wow. And James Corden is banned, right? Wow. And so lately, once this comes out, there's been a lot of Reddit threads about James Corden and how much of a dick he is. And when this restaurant owner had this Twitter post, more and more people are kind of coming out of the woodworks. Which I've heard little rumblings about, like he's kind of a jerk, only because like his persona on TV is so jovial, so happy, so, you know. And there was a story about someone else talking about a time James Corden ate in a restaurant with Harry Styles, and he was being a little asshole as well. And one of my favorite things is
I can't believe that. I don't think Harry would put up with that.
Be friends with somebody that acts.
I think Harry would be like, James.
I kind of agree with that, but so who knows, right? But here's another story, whether it's true or not. Like this came out after the restaurant owner brought out. So half an hour into a New York-London flight, passengers in business class noticed a woman with a crying baby being brought through a curtain by a flight attendant. They looked in mild horror as they saw the attendant direct her into an empty seat next to James Corden. They're like, oh no, there's a crying baby sitting next to James Corden. Okay. Known asshole.
Oh, that's what they're thinking?
Maybe.
Okay.
So expecting a huge hissy fit, Corden's cabin mates were impressed to see that he didn't say a word or make any sort of complaint about the crying baby. Okay. So that's pretty nice, right?
And that's a win.
He simply put on his pair of noise-canceling headphones, pulled over the eye mask, and turned away and went to sleep. Pretty nice, right? So when the plane landed, the passengers were surprised to see Corden remain seated as the woman with the baby struggled to get over. He didn't want to deal with her. Go grab her bags. But suddenly the lady turned to James Corden and said, "For fuck's sake, can you at least hold the baby while I get the bags down?" The woman was his wife. The baby was his.
Dun dun dun! Oh man, that twist ending.
So they're all coming out, right? Like,
was it his?
These stories.
Okay, but I saw that though, that post, and the person said, "I don't know if this is true, but if it is."
Right.
What is that?
But if it is.
You can't.
You tell stories. So
that's hearsay.
And a lot of Reddit posts.
That's hearsay.
Yeah, it's all fun now.
I think Reddit was just built on hearsay, actually. Isn't Reddit
a
complete hearsay?
We built this hearsay.
We built this
hearsay on Reddit posts.
Yep. On Reddit posts, I like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Now the twist. Is over the weekend, James Corden hasn't talked about this publicly, not making any statements, but the owner of the restaurant says he's not banned.
Oh.
No longer banned.
It was a punked episode.
Yeah, a reverse ban.
A reverse ban.
So what happened is, according to the restaurant owner, James Corden called the restaurant owner directly, apologized profusely, he says.
Okay.
For the behavior. Mm-hmm. So which may be true then. And the restaurant owner says he believes in second chances.
Sounds like a third chance in this case.
Yeah, well, this is the third time. And if someone apologized to like a low life like me and my staff, we got to give him a second chance. So he's a little self-aggrandized.
Wow. Okay.
So no longer banned from this restaurant. It's a 24-hour ban apparently. So I will say too, one thing, fucking grow some balls, restaurant owner. Like if this guy's being a dick to your wait staff, which is like the first sign of anybody you don't want to hang out with, how they treat like servers and like customer service agents, and first sign of anybody you don't want to hang out with is how they treat them, and if it's horrible, and it's not good that there's been multiple occasions and multiple stories of him treating servers like shit.
You know, and this is what I heard this too. This is really sad. Is that when James Corden made the apology, he was like, "I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, Balthazar.
Oh boy.
Balthazar, I'm so sorry."
Oh boy.
And he was mocking the restaurant.
So,
It was horrible. No, but
listen.
you've been in the restaurant business
Yes.
before, right? Was that one of the rudest things that you remember?
Yeah, I've been.
Rudest celebrity
I've been
in Sacramento.
Yeah, no, I've dealt with all that kind of stuff too. They sort of, like treat us like shit. Nothing as bad as like as this, but there was a time with this weird shit. Like I used to work at Morton's of Chicago. Like the Kings used to come in after the games and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
The Kings. Okay, to be
Sacramento
clear,
Kings.
not royalty.
No, the Sacramento Kings.
It's a basketball team.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought you meant like the Kings.
Yeah, Sacramento Kings.
And Queens and Jesters.
And they would come in. They were mostly nice there. But like Mike Bibby though would come in with his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And like he would bring in his own silverware and clean and and eat with that and like make them eat it. And then but he would sit and eat at Morton's but he would order pizza and get it delivered to Morton's for his kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they would sit there and get a pizza ordered.
Okay.
Which, if the kids don't like Morton's, I guess, and he's Mike Bibby.
And why waste the money?
Yeah, so that wasn't mean or anything, but super weird.
Sure.
Otherwise, where I'm at now and just other places, it just like they're just like just mean. Like if it is usually like if they can't do something, they think it's our fault. Like there was one time a review. So during the pandemic, we had to wear masks. So did the customers. A lot of the customers didn't like that, and it was becoming a thing every day where we were getting yelled at. Like, hey, do you have a mask? Can you please put it on? And whether or not people believed in that or not, it's just like, but that was just we needed to do. There's a lot of people around, whatever, right? And after like almost a year. I put up a sign because I was getting tired of it on the door saying, "Hello, before you come in, we understand some people don't, enjoy wearing masks. Not everyone does, but whether or not you believe it or not, just know when you walk in here, you're gonna have to put one on. If you don't want to do that, that's fine, but you can't come in and order for it."
Right.
And after that, there was 2 Yelp reviews saying. You are a very anti-customer sign on the door today. Your employees better stick to making sandwiches and stay out of politics, and shit like that.
I like how you spoke in the voice.
That's how he talks.
Of the Yelper.
That's how he talked. That's how he talked.
When I read a Yelp review, I know exactly how the voice sounds. So I'm amazed that you have that talent.
Yeah, and yeah, it was maddening. But so shit like that, just entitled, and just like James Corden, it sounds like entitled shit, right? And you've worked with customers too. Like, okay, let me ask you the first thing: have you watched the Late Late Show? Have you seen James Corden? Have you seen Carpool Karaoke?
I've seen James Corden. Yeah.
Seems enjoyable.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like a jovial fellow.
Right. So do you believe this stuff?
I don't want to believe this stuff.
It's over the top. I maybe some of those Reddit stories, no, right? But,
yeah.
But the restaurant owner, I kind of believe.
I mean, what is the purpose of the restaurant owner saying all this if it wasn't true?
Right, and I think it was like, so obviously he's not banned anymore, right? But I do think it was a situation where he knew in June it happened, and then it just happened again, and just like non-thinking, fuck this guy, and he just like rattled off the tweet, fucking banned and stuff, and then he got the apology, but I don't like that he unbanned him.
Okay.
I don't like it.
You wish you would have stuck.
Yeah, because it's been multiple times that I know he apologized. He probably seemed sincere, but it's been multiple times, and
probably to what your high school teacher, Spanish teacher said was probably his cojones, right?
I wish I never brought that up.
No, I love that you did.
I wish I never brought that up.
Yeah.
He didn't do it when I was in high school? Maybe.
Well,
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
He was probably buffer then than he was recently.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't want to believe it. If it is true, that's unfortunate. That always makes me sad when I hear.
Yes.
And you mentioned this before we started. Like there was that whole thing with Ellen.
Yes,
right?
It's very much.
Right.
I love that she's getting called out. I like when anyone gets called out, really. where this persona of like this perfect, nice, and like it comes to find out just kind of a piece of shit. It's kind of funny to me. I love it, and I want them. And we talk about cancel culture a lot.
Sure.
It's this this particular instance and like an Ellen type of thing. I wish they did get canceled just because it's funny. Like it'd be funny, just be like, fuck you, it's funny. They don't need to be. They didn't do anything wrong. They're just kind of assholes. But like, don't watch their show. Fuck them.
Isn't everyone an asshole sometimes?
Not me, dude.
You're never an asshole sometimes?
No, never.
Wow.
No, I'm not an
Right.
asshole. I've never been an asshole.
You've never been an asshole?
Not once. Not once in my life.
I'm going to talk to Senor Hoven about that. All right.
Not once in my life.
That's a bold statement. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to my story. Here we go.
Here we go.
This is, I think you can relate to.
Can I?
This is about McDonald's right now. McDonald's.
I'm all ears.
All ears.
I love it already.
Are you loving it?
No pun intended. No. Do you remember when Justin Timberlake made the McDonald's like a whole 3.5 minute straight up pop song?
Yeah.
Using ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It was. I remember it, and then I remember like it had Ronald McDonald in the music video for it.
Yeah, dude.
And then he like pulled down his shirt and his nipples showed.
Oh boy. All right, we're done.
And then ketchup leaked out. It was insane.
Go with your story.
I didn't like
it. That's so Ronald McDonald is like half human, half cow. You can milk him, but it's ketchup instead of milk. It's like beep beep beep. I do remember.
Was the Roadrunner?
I do remember in the early days of McDonald's, the first McDonald's, founded by John McDonald, in Wisconsin. That's how they applied ketchup to hamburgers. A clown was at the restaurant and he would squeeze his nipples and squirt ketchup onto the hamburgers. Before they knew how to get ketchup, like how to make ketchup, they got it from him.
Okay.
Then they learned how to make ketchup synthetically.
Okay. Really? So the ketchup nipple?
Before they knew how to make it, yeah.
So did they have to eat a lot of tomatoes? And then doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Do you remember those McDonald's commercials from the 80s with Ron McDonald? Because he's no longer there.
Right. He hasn't been around in a while.
I wonder why. I mean, is he just too scary?
He's around, I guess. I mean, there's still like pictures and statues of him.
But not really.
No, it's not the same.
It's not. I remember him like ice skating with children.
Yeah. There
commercials in the 80s.
There was some weird shit. If you...
And he said, "I'm collaborating with Stephen King on a cool book."
Yeah.
I remember this.
Were you ever, when you were a kid, were you afraid of clowns? And are you afraid of clowns now?
I am afraid of clowns.
Were you?
But I wasn't as a kid.
Yeah, right?
I don't know when it happened.
That's weird. I kind of feel the same way.
It's probably when that clown touched me.
Yeah. What's his name? Hoven? It doesn't matter.
He was trying to teach you Spanish.
Yeah. So I feel like the same way, but now I'm like, I don't like them at all. I don't.
No. It probably was it. It probably was.
Maybe.
It didn't help.
No, it didn't.
Because now clowns are like, that's one of the scariest things.
I don't like them.
I know.
Yeah. So.
And yet. I would make a good clown.
Yeah. Why not?
You know.
You definitely could have been one.
I think
For sure.
Who
still can.
Who's your favorite clown of all time?
I mean, there's like 3 to pick from.
Is there?
So Krusty.
Yeah.
Bozo. Ronald. And I mean.
I think Richard Nixon.
Yeah.
Maybe. No. Yeah. Bozo was a show for a while. Yeah. Sure. Anyway. Homie the clown.
That's my favorite.
Homie, don't play that. So
that's my favorite.
So here we go. Here's the thing. So there is the thing about the adult Happy Meals being sold at McDonald's right now.
I'm familiar.
All right. So this is
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh Jesus.
Favorite clown of all time.
Favorite clown of all time. You win.
Anyway, yes, adult Happy Meals. Very familiar.
So there's the news of the Happy Meals for adults, and they said it seemed like a neat little publicity stunt for McDonald's.
Right.
It's a fun story for everyone to go along with, right? And who doesn't love, the Happy Meal as a kid?
Bringing it back.
Right. But making it for adults.
Every time you went to McDonald's as a kid,
right,
that Happy Meal and the toy was the best thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
Best thing in the world.
Some great toys there.
Yeah.
So, help me out here. Cactus Plant Flea Market.
Yep.
what the hell does that even mean? It just sounds like someone's looking at a museum at different
So,
pictures on the wall.
right.
Cactus plant.
So this is
Flea market.
this is
What does that
a
mean?
Travis Scott collaboration. So Travis Scott is an artist, musician, right?
Oh, who has festivals where people?
Yeah, where people get trampled.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
So
Sadly, that's all that I know him for.
yeah. So
And by the way, I'm 41
well, that's okay. But you know his name.
because people have. And he's been with he's like a Jenner. Is he with a Jenner?
Yes, he was with the Jenner. He has a kid.
Oh,
with
was
Jenner.
with it. No longer?
Kids with. I don't think so.
Okay.
Has a kid with the Jenner. But it's a Travis
I
Scott
think I might
collaboration.
have a kid with a Jenner too.
When he
No,
when-
I
when-
don't. I don't.
You,
No, I
you
don't. I don't.
better say no. So when he started out, he was more of a. He's still technically a rapper, but it was like rap. People started liking him. He became bigger and bigger. Liked his style. Just kind of a. He was a personality.
Okay.
People liked his music. His music has turned away from rap, and it's just like it's kind of it's a lot weirder now. But he's actually in the like hype beast world. Clothes, shoes, and stuff. It's more of a designer. He collabs with a lot of brands.
Does he dress up as cactus plants?
He does not.
And
I don't know where
like
Cactus.
flea market.
I don't know where Cactus Jack
Okay.
came from, but it's a Travis Scott collaboration. He's well known for his collaboration with Jordan, the Jordan brand. Like the Cactus Jack and Travis Scott Jordans, like they retail for a normal shoe price like 120, 160.
The country, Jordan.
Yes, Michael
Got
Jordan. And but like
Oh, it's a person.
yes, they resell for
I
thousands
thought
of
like
thousands.
the Middle Eastern.
Thousands of dollars.
Okay.
So he's known for because of his Jordan collaborations.
The person, not the country.
Right, Michael
Thank you.
Jordan. His anything he's putting out now is like it is a hot thing, right? You got to grab anything Travis Scott.
Okay.
His clothes that he puts on, his shoes.
Do you own anything, Travis Scott?
I can't afford his clothes.
Okay.
So technically, yes, I do now.
Oh, because okay,
Yes.
we'll get to that.
But that's why it's a big deal.
Okay.
Right. This collaboration with McDonald's, toys, and it's a Travis Scott thing. So it's more about.
So are people like rushing to get this?
Yes.
And maybe trampling over each other to get to it?
Not
So
like his
is that what you're
concert.
saying?
Not like his concert.
Okay.
But that's why it's a big
They
deal.
went through like a giant like head, like a scary.
Well, it's a whole say.
It looked weird. Yeah. Okay. All right. So it's these four-eyed toys of old McDonald's characters.
Yep.
That are like mashed up.
Classic McDonald's characters.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
But they're saying that this has been very stressful for the McDonald's staff.
I've heard, yeah.
That's they're saying.
So same thing with like the sneaker business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bots and everything. Like it's the same. Like everyone's wanting a Travis Scott. So the fact that you can't get this online, like shoes you can buy online, and you can just get bots to try to buy it for you.
Mm-hmm.
This involves actual people, actual workers dealing with people trying to grab these. That's why it's like full. It's a
It's a limited.
yeah.
So they said before this 2021's Pokemon card promotion was thought by many to be the nadir of customer invasions.
Which was crazy, and I got some of those.
Okay, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
But they're saying these Happy Meals for adults is proven to be much, much worse. In fact, there's like all these TikToks.
That's interesting. Okay.
And so here's a TikTok.
Because the Pokemon thing, by the way, was a big. Sorry, I keep
Was it?
interrupting. A big fucking deal. Like so the fact that this is like on the level of Pokemon,
Is it bigger?
it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, like here's this is from employee of McDonald's
Okay.
on TikTok, and it just goes, "Bro,
Yeah.
please don't order those adult McDonald's Happy Meals, bro. I'm begging."
Please stop. Please stop. That's funny.
This is from a worker.
That's funny.
Another one under the title "New Adult Happy Meals Are Killing Me." One worker posted to Reddit, "We literally just came off the buy one get one for $1, and we were swamped with Big
Right.
Mac meals.
Makes sense.
Now with this, we have to literally stockpile them to survive a rush.
Yep.
I hate it."
And I could imagine. I've worked in like customer service nearly my whole life, so like I can relate to that. Where it's like, I know our fucking store's making money. I get that's the point, but
Right.
I'm not seeing anything more than that. I'm still making my fucking minimum wage.
Yeah,
I'm not getting a
don't change that.
percentage of the store's
It's just making you busier
profit
and more stressed out.
and more like I don't want to work here anymore. So I get it. And by the way, what's funny is these people don't want to deal with this anymore, like for sure, which I get. but they sure want some of those toys.
Yeah.
There was a
Be a
big
nice perk.
with yeah, they should give them. When the Pokemon cards came out at McDonald's, it was a big deal too. Always sold out. You had like 40-year-olds like me rolling up to the McDonald's drive-thru asking for 5 Happy Meals to get some Pokemon cards. But I didn't see a lot of this like on eBay and stuff for the adult Happy Meal. But the Pokemon cards, there were like cases on sale, which means like in the warehouse and stuff and in the stores, the workers would take their shipment and just set aside a whole fucking box of cards.
Nice.
And sell them for like $5, $6, $7, $8,000 because there's just thousands of cards in there. And I didn't see a lot of that with the Travis Scott. I think they kind of cracked down on that, but that's what it's come to. I'd rather I worked at McDonald's. If I can get my hand on a fucking whole case of whatever's hot, move that to the side. And
that's like the junk wax.
Sell that online.
King Griffey Jr. rookie card.
Sell that online. Anyway, I guess sorry. I'm
No, you're good. So, but the issue appears to be that in order to buy one of the adult Happy Meals,
right,
customers need to pick up a Big Mac
or
a box of 10 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, only 2 options, which sucks, but yeah.
And children only get a Happy Meal when they've. They're saying here. Usually that's for kids, right? The Happy Meal. So this is for adults. So, but this is what makes it different now is that you can order online, right?
Right.
And then you have to have an app, even for some of these things, right?
Yep,
You had it. And then with those apps, you can do all these special orders, and so it's just more stressful for the workers. It's like,
there's a lot coming in.
But I don't want that.
Yeah, you're dealing with the people in line coming wanting it, or in the drive-thru wanting it, and you're getting these fucking tickets, and trying to get together these dumb shit adult Happy Meals. Again,
right.
They're all 40-year-olds like me trying to get collectibles.
Hey, you know what?
We all need something in our life.
You.
We all need something in our life.
You do your thing.
Yeah.
And if it's collectibles, that's your thing. So, but a lot of the workers are taking to Reddit to complain. But here's like monster orders that they're showing off,
sure,
right?
Sure.
Here's one. It had 8 Big Macs, 20 chicken nuggets, along with 10 portions of fries, 10 drinks.
That's unnecessary.
And all of them in an adult Happy Meal box with a 50% off coupon.
Wow.
And then here, for just one customer in the long line, this was nonstop all day, but one staff reported their manager called back an order that they asked for 43 fries.
Why? What?
For one order.
Why? Here's what I do. No. Like, what are you gonna do? No. You can get your dumb shit toy. I'm not fucking making 43 fries. I'm just straight up not doing it. I'm not doing it. I call them and say, no, can't fulfill this order. Go to another fucking McDonald's. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Oh, you want your Happy Meal so you're not going somewhere else? You're not getting 43.
Because I know you want these.
Yeah. You have the power.
So you have purchased some of these adult Happy Meals?
I did. So I got lucky. It was a couple days after it released.
Because there's 4 characters.
Right.
I don't know them all based on pun. I know there's the Hamburglar.
Well, this guy, the Cactus guy, is
so
not...
there's a cactus plant. That actually is a cactus plant?
Not a plant. This guy right here.
That's a cactus?
No. That's Cactus Jack.
That makes no sense.
That
sounds like Jack in the Box.
The character's name. So he's not a McDonald's character. He's a Cactus. Travis Scott.
He's an imposter.
He's a Travis Scott.
He's an imposter.
Character, yeah. But that's one that people want. But yeah.
They want that one. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's the blob, the purple blob. Is that part of the...
That's Grimace.
Oh, that's Grimace. I've heard of Grimace.
Yeah, you know.
Grimace, the Hamburglar, and what the...
Yeah, Birdie Bird. But you recognize her though, right?
I do, but I don't know why.
I forgot her name, but she's the old.
Okay, so Hamburglar, Birdie Bird, Grimace, and Cactus, aka Travis Scott.
Yeah.
He's got a thing for cactus.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's dumb.
Is it the
where the fuck it came
medicinal purposes or
I think
the
he wanted
hallucinogenic purposes of the cactus?
Sound cool.
That doesn't sound cool.
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack. No.
Okay.
That doesn't sound good. So, which one did you get?
I got Grimace and the Birdie Bird.
Grimace and the Birdie Bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Nora was happy because she wanted Grimace.
Okay.
I wanted Mr. Cactus. which I didn't
Which
get.
apparently everyone wants.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
Right.
So I bought two. I got lucky. Like I said, it was a couple days after this was released, and I think it's going to the 30th. So you can still try to get them. But I went to the McDonald's on Watt near Togo's, and I was gonna go in and order. First, I went to go to the drive-thru. I was like long line. I was like, well, guess everyone's getting the Cactus Jack meal, so I'm not gonna be able to get
It's
it.
called the Cactus Jack meal.
Well,
Even if it doesn't have Cactus Jack in it.
well, the Cactus Flea Market plant, whatever.
Oh, I
that's
see.
enough.
You have to see the whole thing when you do it.
Yeah, you have to, or else they say no, you can't get it.
Wow.
So I saw the line in the drive-through, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm not getting it." Everyone is in line because they want this Cactus Jack meal, and I thought it was another Pokemon situation where you're just like, you're fucking done. So I was like, ah. So I pulled out. I pulled into just a parking spot. I was like, well, no one's like in the store. Let me just see if it's sold out. So I got the app, downloaded it, and I saw on the app the Cactus Jack meal. It was on the app. It was like, and it was available. So I ordered two of them. And just available. So ordered two, waited in the little waited in the pickup spot, and they never brought it out to me. So I walked in. I was like, "Hey, just checking my order. It's supposed to be done." Like, "Oh, I didn't know that was a delivery." So it was just on the counter. So I just picked up my two and brought it and got it home. And I got two toys now.
So okay, so here's a couple things really quick. Number one, you don't eat McDonald's.
No.
So what do you do with it?
It doesn't matter. Well, I gave the nuggets to Nora.
How many pieces are in there?
It's a 10-piece.
Okay, and then she had her own?
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave her the...
But you got her two.
Well, yeah, the other one didn't get eaten.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're willingly spending money on food you won't eat.
Right, because the
to get the toy.
The toy is worth more than the meal, right? But that's not the point.
God damn.
I would easily pay. 12.
This is. I'm gonna call this segment "First World Problems."
All right, but
Jesus Christ, we as a country are willing to spend money on food we don't even want to eat.
I would easily
to get the toy.
I would easily pay $12 for one of those toys because it's a collectible.
Why don't you just order the toy and say
you can't
hold the food?
You can't, or else I would.
Like,
but
they
then
should just offer that to.
But you also gotta think. You also want the box. That's part of
the box,
the collectible thing. It's a bigger box than a normal Happy Meal.
But what's it made of?
Cardboard.
Cardboard box.
Well, so are baseball cards.
Oh my god. Okay, so maybe we'll see some homeless people. Give it to a damn homeless person.
Give absolutely. Food, that's fine. Yeah.
And in the box you could use for part of your house.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But I had to get it. I'm like a big collector guy. So little things like this, especially if it's a Travis Scott thing, if I can get anything Travis Scott, I'll do.
Anything Travis Scott?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Yeah, so it was worth it. And now every time I look,
you should go to a crowded soccer game with Travis Scott.
Oh my god!
And try to see it.
The World Cup.
And then yell fire!
World Cup coming up, so. But every I got to do it. I mean, anything I can collect like that, and it's a big deal to get that Travis Scott toy. It's limited.
Yeah.
And anytime I go to the McDonald's app now, the Cactus Jack meal says unavailable. So I was lucky I did it when I did it. Man. And I'm glad I got two.
I'm so happy for you. So they're also now selling these things, they're trying to, online. There was a bid for $300,000.
Yeah, someone tried to put it up for something crazy.
Didn't go for that.
No, in reality, they're selling between $20 and $40.
Okay.
The meal itself was like $12.
How much did you pay right now for that cactus?
12 each.
No, what would you pay for it?
Oh, for the cactus guy right now. But now that I know what it's going for, $20.
Oh, okay.
I'll pay $20.
And then last thing, I don't care. Pokemon.
Do you collect anything?
Cactus, plant, flower, power.
Come on.
Look, it's all about Monopoly, McDonald's.
Well, that's the fun stuff. Do you ever watch that documentary about the Monopoly game and like the people trying to scam in it?
No.
It's so fun.
That sounds interesting.
It's so fun. Watch it.
That sounds good. All right. So
anyway.
Do we have any takeaways?
Yeah, man. Let's see. Don't be a dick to people that are doing things for you.
Okay.
Right. Don't like, and to anybody in general, but like really, especially people that are doing things for you. Don't be an asshole. Mm-hmm. And collecting is life, man. It's so fun to like search and wait in lines and get the thing you've been wanting for. It's such a good feeling when you get it. Makes you feel wonderful. brings joy to my life, collect.
Got it.
Collect.
You did ask me earlier if I collect anything, and yes, Chris, I do. I collect memories.
Oh boy, here we go.
I collect memories. I don't even need pictures.
I don't believe
of those. I just in my mind I can store that, and when I close my eyes, I can picture it, holding my newborn children. You know.
That's fair.
That's I collect memories, Chris.
Well,
and those
people, do what you do.
Those are priceless.
Literally.
Yeah.
Not worth anything.
Nope.
You can't sell memories for $300,000 on eBay.
You're not gonna make me feel bad about this. Try as you might. But takeaway, I would say I would like to see. This would be hilarious to me.
Right.
I want to see James Corden go to McDonald's,
Right.
not get the toy he wanted,
I love it. Yeah.
and say, "Do you want me to come back and make the burger?
I wanted the cactus, man.
I will come back and make the burger. You
Yeah.
can want to make your job." And I want to see him berate a McDonald's employee, make them cry.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that employee's filming it at the same time.
Love it.
That's my takeaway.
Then we got proof.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing.
Let's do it.
That's what I got.
All right.
All right.
Love it.
Thank you for listening. Two Guys, Two Things. Do we even want Christoph Waltz? Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's going back on.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that is the special show. I've very much like the show. It's a very good show. Not much on the Jews.
Again.
I could have used more
Again.
of that. It's very bad, but it's not my thing. Hold on, fuck that. That was horrible. My apologies to Christoph Waltz. Look, I tried to do an impression that I only listened to it for maybe 10 seconds.
You tried.
I tried.
We'll
Okay.
Bring it back.
10 minutes. 10 minutes maybe.
We'll bring it
But
back next week.
it wasn't the best. And just you know what? Truth bomb.
Okay.
We've never had celebrities on the show.
Oh no. Are we doing this? Are we revealing? Are we revealing?
Well, at least for this episode, that was not really Christoph Waltz. And if you believed it, I am so sorry.
Cat's out of the bag.
All the other ones have been real.
Oh, got it.
Just for this week, that was not.
Yeah, because we didn't get one, so you felt like you
I felt the pressure.
You felt entitled, like not entitled.
No, not entitled. No,
but
I'm not James Corden.
Enabled.
No,
it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
No.
All I'm saying is that it was wrong for me to try to be someone who I'm not.
Sure.
It should just be me.
Yeah,
and that should be enough.
It's false.
But I apologize.
You should.
To our viewers. And thank you very much. And thank you for listening. We can probably stop the live.
Yeah, we're gonna stop.
Thank you, though. There's 2 people right now.
Well, one. Oh, there was.
I see 2 in the top chat.
It was.
If there were 2, thanks for sticking with it.
It was 1 the whole time.
That was horrible.
No, it's okay. It's fun though. The point is to.
So, did they say hello?
Yeah, I said what's up.
Oh, that's nice.
And I said thanks for listening to this dumb
Appreciate
shit.
it. Are we filming here though? Is this the live part?
Yes, that's the
live. So we should probably stop this.
No.
Because now this is just embarrassing.
Oh.
But this could be the after show. This could be the after show. Take your shirt off.
Oh, okay.
Get comfortable. You know what? Speaking of which, though, my button. I noticed this today. I don't have a button on the lower part of my shirt, and I wore this to work.
Okay.
Kids tore it off.
Oh wow. Monsters.
No, it was crazy. But anyway, it was in Spanish class, so it's okay. Another dig at your
I can't even say
Spanish teacher.
All right, we're gonna stop.
Yeah, shut it off. Thank you for watching. One viewer, we appreciate you.
That was very nice.
Stranger user, strange user. Hello.
All right. 48 minutes. One person.
All right.
Boom.
We didn't announce it.